In today's gripping episode, we plunge into the deep blue unknown to uncover two heart-pounding tales of shark encounters that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Join us as we delve into the mysterious disappearance of Cameron Robbins, a recent high school graduate, during what should have been the trip of a lifetime in the beautiful Bahamas. But that's just the beginning. We'll also take you on a thrilling journey with Jana Lutteropp, an intrepid adventurer who fought tooth and nail to survive a harrowing shark attack while swimming off the pristine shores of Maui, Hawaii. These stories may seem worlds apart, but they share a spine-tingling connection. The relentless power of the ocean and the astonishing resilience of those who dare to venture into its depths. So, fasten your seatbelts, folks, because this episode promises to be an oceanic roller coaster you won't want to miss. Cameron Robbins, an 18-year-old high school graduate, had been eagerly anticipating his graduation trip for months. He was a diligent student and a star athlete on his school's soccer team. Known for his adventurous spirit and love for the ocean, Cameron had always dreamed of visiting the Bahamas. When the opportunity for a high school graduation trip presented itself, he couldn't resist. Cameron's trip to the Bahamas with his friends was a reward for his hard work and dedication throughout his high school years. One of the highlights of Cameron's trip was the scheduled sunset pirate cruise on the Blackbeard's Revenge, a renowned attraction for tourists visiting Atlantis Paradise Island in Nassau. The cruise promised an unforgettable experience, featuring pirate-themed entertainment, a stunning sunset view over the ocean, and the chance to explore the intriguing history of the infamous pirate Blackbeard. It was a perfect fit for Cameron's adventurous spirit, and he couldn't wait to set sail on this unique adventure. However, what was supposed to be an exciting and fun-filled evening on the pirate cruise took a puzzling and worrying turn, leaving Cameron, his friends, and many others in shock. The incident on the Blackbeard's Revenge would soon become the center of attention and concern, as the details of what happened began to emerge. On the evening of May 24th, Cameron was aboard a cruise ship with his friends during their high school graduation trip in the Bahamas. The Caribbean sun beat down fiercely, and the temperature was oppressively hot. Feeling the heat and a little impetuous, Cameron made the decision to plunge into the clear water to cool off. With a casual grin, he announced to his friends, "I'm going for a quick dip." He quickly clambered over the cruise ship's railing and dove into the alluring water. His buddies observed with mild enjoyment, at first, since it seemed to be a harmless diversion from the oppressive heat. However, as the seconds and minutes passed, the cheerful mood aboard the cruise ship changed to one of worry. Cameron was nowhere to be found. His pals' light-hearted demeanor evaporated as they exchanged anxious looks. They began yelling his name and searched the water, but no one answered. After some initial confusion, the cruise ship's crew sprung into action and began a desperate search. The passengers began to feel more anxious. Only nervous murmurs and whispered discussions could be heard on the once bustling cruise liner. The mystery surrounding Cameron's disappearance continued to elude investigators as time passed. The enticing seas of the Caribbean had at once become a source of stress and anxiety. Everyone on board felt ominous as their happy trip was disrupted by the mystery of Cameron Robbins disappearing under the seas. This situation is much more puzzling because of how individuals who saw Cameron's leap responded. Surprisingly, few shouts for aid or concern are in the video footage shot by other passengers. Cameron does not seem to shout out or signal for help, although others on the boat can be heard expressing astonishment and anxiety. The video footage has sparked numerous different hypotheses about what could have happened to Cameron Robbins, which has now gained widespread distribution. While some contend that the film adds to the mystery, others assert that it offers critical data that clarifies his fate. As a result of the lack of clear information, the public and investigators are looking for solutions. Kevin McMurray, a renowned shark specialist, commented on Cameron Robbins' puzzling disappearance, offering insights from his extensive experience with shark behavior and encounters. Understanding the Bahamas seas, which are known to be home to various shark species, notably the powerful tiger shark, is an important component of McMurray's investigation. McMurray draws attention to the existence of these apex predators in the area while illuminating their scavenging habits and distinctive traits. Given the traits of tiger sharks, McMurray accepts the potential of shark participation in the case of Cameron Robbins. These critters are renowned for their eagerness to devour various items, maybe even human remains. McMurray examines the likelihood of this event while not making a definite claim. According to McMurray, recovering any remains or evidence connected to this occurrence would be difficult. This endeavor is very difficult because of the vast search area in the Caribbean Seas and strong currents. Despite the challenges, McMurray's observations provide a window into the complications behind the disappearance of Cameron Robbins' inquiry. Social media has played a major role in the public outcry after Cameron Robbins' enigmatic disappearance. Online forums have developed as a focal point for debates, remarks, and speculations around the occurrence. Many online users have dissected the viral footage in depth to uncover any hints that would shed light on what took place during Cameron's leap. On the boat that evening, witnesses also provided their testimonies and views. Others have provided other explanations for the events, while some have boldly claimed that a shark can be seen in the footage. These first-hand accounts have complicated the issue as people try to put together the events leading up to Cameron's disappearance. After Cameron Robbins vanished, a sizable search and rescue effort was launched, combining the resources of the U.S. Coast Guard and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. These two organizations, known for their marine operations experience, worked together to find the missing adolescent. Despite the heroic and comprehensive search efforts, the likelihood of survival substantially decreased, especially in light of several conditions. There were doubts regarding Cameron Robbins' sobriety at the time of the event, since he dove in without a life jacket. The chance of his surviving for a lengthy amount of time in the open oceans is called into question by these conditions. After learning about Cameron's mysterious disappearance during a shark encounter, let's turn our attention to Jana's brave journey as she faced a similar challenge. Little did she know that her tranquil swim near Palawea Beach in Makena would turn into a nightmare, a shocking encounter with a relentless force of the deep, a shark. But Jana's story isn't just about tragedy. It's a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit and the selflessness of strangers who stepped up in the face of adversity. The calm waters suddenly descended into unrest and fear. Jana worked as an au pair in Seattle, Washington, for a year before her trip to Hawaii. She looked after a family of 3 young boys, including a sibling who was 5 years old and twins who were 4 years old. This encounter had a big role in her path. Jana decided to take a well-earned holiday after finishing her au pair duties. She had chosen Hawaii as her holiday spot, where she intended to stay for 3 weeks. She had no idea that this vacation would end tragically. Jana shared her views and activities on a personal blog as she chronicled her experiences. As her time in the United States drew close, she left for what she probably thought would be a restful and memorable vacation, Hawaii. Before the fatal shark attack, these were the final days of her trip across America. Jana Lutteropp loved swimming in the peaceful waters near Palawea Beach in Makena, Maui. One sunny day, she decided to take a dip. The water was calm, and it was perfect for her swim. As she swam, she relaxed in the soothing embrace of the gentle waves. She ventured a bit farther from the shore, enjoying the underwater world. Colorful fish and vibrant coral surrounded her, creating a beautiful scene. But suddenly, a massive shark appeared out of nowhere. It started circling her. At first, Jana thought it might be another sea creature. However, her world turned upside down when the shark attacked, tearing off her right arm. The peaceful sea instantly turned into a scene of chaos as Jana fought for her life. It was terrifying to see Jana Lutteropp attacked by a shark. A shark suddenly pounced and chewed off her right arm while snorkeling about 100 yards off Palawea Beach in Makena, Maui. As she battled to survive this horrific encounter, the normally calm seas became a scene of terror and mayhem. During this horrific scenario, Rick Moore and Nicholas Grisafi emerged as heroes. A high school teacher from California named Rick Moore was intrigued by Jana's guttural cries. He jumped into the sea without thinking to rescue her. Moore's buddy Nicholas Grisafi stood by him and helped tremendously. Their courage and promptness were crucial to Jana's prospects of survival. After the shark attack, Jana Lutteropp's physical state was quite bad. She was put on life support while she struggled for her life with her right arm entirely amputated. Her injuries were serious in scope, and it was unclear how she would recover. A friend of Rick Moore's named Nicholas Grisafi was at Jana's side, giving her the support she needed. Moore and Grisafi collaborated to make sure Jana was secure. In the face of difficulty, their joint efforts showed the value of compassion and fast thinking. The rescuers cleverly utilized a kayak as a makeshift stretcher to move Jana Lutteropp among the turmoil and hurry. They devised an impromptu plan to carry her up a route to safety. It was evidence of their ingenuity in a difficult circumstance. The ambulance and police services were on the site immediately since Jana's condition was still serious. Their prompt reaction was essential in delivering the required medical care and assistance. They were essential in ensuring that Jana got the immediate treatment she needed during this stressful experience. The witnesses and beachgoers present that day were deeply affected emotionally by the frightening shark attack. Fear and worry were there due to Jana's disturbing cries and the sight of the blood-reddening water. For those who saw the catastrophe, it was an experience that would never be forgotten. Rick Moore, the heroic instructor who risked his life to rescue Jana, thought deeply about the situation. He had an intrinsic sense of responsibility and compassion, which inspired his heroic efforts. After the rescue, Moore probably struggled with his strong feelings and the knowledge of the risk he had knowingly put himself in to aid a stranger. Nicholas Grisafi, who contributed significantly to the rescue effort, probably had his views on the water and accepting risks changed. The terrifying event could have given him a fresh appreciation for the sea's unpredictable nature. Participating in this endeavor to save lives made Grisafi rethink the dangers of water-related activities. Jana sadly perished after a week-long struggle for life. Those following Jana Lutteropp's plight were devastated to learn of her demise. A vacuum was left in the hearts of her loved ones, and the community that had followed her journey once it was confirmed that she had passed away. Following this terrible passing, Jana's family gave her a moving homage. She was recalled as a very beautiful, strong young woman with an infectious laugh who made everyone around her happier. Their homage served as a moving reminder of Jana's unwavering character and her influence on those lucky enough to know her. What are your thoughts on these two shark attacks? How do you perceive the actions of the individuals who stepped in to help in both cases? And what lessons can we draw from these incidents? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time.